Hi, my name is Gideon Mendelson. I'm an interior designer based here in New York City. We're here at the gallery at 200 Lex to take a tour. Come on, let's go do it.
So I feel like the past year, everything has really matriculated to shopping online. And I feel like that is a little bit tough with furniture.
I mean, the way I handle it with clients is I want them to be able to at least sit in everything that they need to sit in. You know, seeing it in person, you know, next to other things, or the relationship of a side table that's really weird next to a chair is really, really good to see, or the scale of something. So it's always great to come here and show people.
It is fun to come here. Okay, what about this booth? I love everything in here.
This is a pair of French standing lamps. I love the rope detailing. It's so casual and so fun. I see these, again, like on the water, you know, in a really casual, you know, guest house or something where they're flanking a sofa, or they're torchieres, so they're lighting up. So maybe a room that has a fan in it and you're just trying to get extra light in a room. I actually really love this daybed. This is by T.H. Robes, John Gibbons. What I think is great about a daybed is it can certainly sort of hold the corner of a room, but I really like it in the middle of a room. You can kind of create two different seating areas on either side, and it's fun and it's great shape. I'm always looking for furniture it has to be comfortable, but I'm also looking for something a little bit sculptural, something that feels like a piece of art on its own. So I think it has, this happens to have a really beautiful silhouette, and it also has it looks great in plan view as well. I imagine this around a really large round table. The back has a nice curve to it with the round seat, so I like the sort of idea of keeping it around a round table.
What I think is so cool about 200 Lex is, you know, it's multi-dealer, there are so many little booths, and sort of every booth has, you know, its own flavor, which makes shopping here so much fun. You know, I just feel like it's a big, giant treasure chest.
Yeah, it actually reminds me of being young with my mother, who was a designer, and this was my entree into the interior design world, was sort of shopping with my mother, doing some antiquing, you know, and really appreciating the history of it before just understanding how it all works within an interior. This is a great lamp here. This is an Italian piece by still Novo. I love that it's directional. You know, I like things that are sculptural, that are versatile. I mean, this can light two chairs, sort of in between this table. Everyone gets some light, and it's a piece of art on its own.
I love it, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, so whenever you shop the gallery at 200 Lex, do you always learn something new?
I hope to. I mean, that's part of the joy of antiquing, right, is getting an education, and it's so much fun to learn. These are great plates too. I don't know why, but everyone seems to like fish. I love fish. My clients love fish. I've installed a lot of fish wallpaper, to tell you the truth.
Really?
Yeah, which is interesting. This is a really interesting cabinet. This is by Guillaume Chambron, which is a French. It's a French design from the 50s. And it's really, really cool. I mean, it's really a unique piece. I love how these doors slide. I love the design on the door fronts. It's really like one of those unique pieces that can really hold its own in a room. These are actually really great. So I'm always looking for, again, unexpected, interesting sculptural things. We're accustomed to seeing swing arm sconces at a bedside, but these are great in the corner of a room. You might have a little chair and a little table that you want to have some additional lighting for. We're often decorating from here below. Right. So I like the idea of something sculptural that comes off the wall, and it's super functional.
Let's talk about scale. 50 or 60 years ago, furniture was scaled a lot differently. Does that ever affect, you know, how you use it?
Absolutely. I mean, comfort's the most important thing, but you know, in an interior, there's a time and a place for, you know, overscaled items and small-scaled items. But I love the idea of these small chairs in a bedroom where you might be just, you know, making a few calls, or in a living room. I think these are great. I love the mix of smaller things and larger things. And look, Manhattan space is a commodity, right? Space is limited. So there's always, you know, the need for smaller scale things. We are designing places or spaces from scratch, right? So you don't want a place to look so brand spanking new all the time. Introducing something that has a little bit of wear and tear while, you know, maintaining good condition, I think makes the place look really special. I'm looking at form, I'm looking at scale, and I'm looking at glaze. You know, I'm a big ceramics fan. So I look at things like this, and it can really, really create a lot of drama in a room. These are really, really fun. So this is a magnifying glass, which is really, really cool. I love shopping for accessories and tabletop. This is a great thing to put on a really handsome desk in a library. I feel like finding a vintage desk is always really high on my priority list rather than finding a new desk. It's just, happens to be a really interesting modernist piece by Ico Parisi, an Italian designer. It's one of my favorites. I'm a big fan of mid-century Scandinavian ceramics, but this is great. This is a wonderful piece by Bernd Freiberg, who did these beautiful forms and these really gorgeous glazes. This is a wonderful piece. I mean, this is the kind of piece like I'm talking about that could really hold its own in a room and be the winner in the room. You know, I wouldn't compete with anything, but this is a great piece. I see it in a dining room or even in an entryway. You can have a wonderful collection on top like you see here.
So what are some of your best tips for coming to the gallery at 200 Lex, shopping for antiques?
It's got to be comfortable. It's got to be, in my mind, timeless, not something that's trendy. Every individual sort of piece that you're looking at, you got to think about it. I think that's one of the great things about shopping at 200 Lex, that the staff is great, they're really knowledgeable. If I'm here by myself, I might ask a lot of questions. Come here with a designer who can help you. Come here with an open mind. Come here to fall in love with things.